Right, so Diddy's lawyer is saying the Department of Homeland Security gave CNN the tape of the Cassie incident in the hotel. Fed said, no, we didn't. We saw the video when everybody else saw the video. So this tells me that Diddy's lawyers think that the Fed sees that video in the raid, or Diddy has so many tapes in his home, he probably is telling his lawyer like, yo, they had to get that out of my house. They had to leak it. Maybe he thinks he had that tape in one of his homes. The Feds responded and was like, bro, while you're pointing fingers at us, you may need to look at your homeboys, your ex-employees. Anybody could have had a copy of that tape and gave it to CNN, but we didn't do it. We saw it in 4K like everybody else. My theory is one of three people had that tape. Either Cassie had a copy, the hotel had a copy, or somebody in Diddy's camp had a copy and sold it to CNN. I really think Cassie had a copy of that tape only because when you read Cassie's lawsuit, she describes that incident in so much vivid detail. The government is like, yo, unless you can prove with evidence that somebody from the Feds or Homeland Security leaked this tape, we suggest you stop lying on us. Hey, I hope that Diddy's team has some kind of proof of this leak because, wow, they really are poking the beast. Making these types of accusations on the federal government, I hope they have something to back it up. Diddy's lawyers already accused them of discrimination and said they're only coming after Sean Combs because he's a successful man, when in reality, they're coming after him because of all these lawsuits and interviews of past employees accusing him of some wild things. Diddy's team is also requesting names of the people who the feds are going to be using as witnesses or victims in this crime. They want a bill of particulars. Diddy's team want more clarity or exact details on how he's going to be charged. And the feds was like, bro, you know what you did. You know who you did it to. We already told you what we're charging you with. How much more clearer can we be? They was like, we ain't giving you nothing more than what we already gave you. They said, listen up. We gave your lawyers search warrants, hotel, financial, and communication records, information from over 60 devices, including iCloud accounts, text messages, audio, video, photos, everything y'all asked for, y'all got. We're not giving you the names to the witnesses. Look at all the evidence we gave y'all and y'all figure it out. And in this document, they slipped up and essentially said, it's going to be more victims. Right now, based off what we read, it only seems like Cassie is the central focus of this case. But in this recent document, the government pretty much stated the victims, it was plural, the victims are people who he assaulted and transported across state lines to do illegal things. They're like, yo, you know who you called, you know who you flew out, you know who your victims are, and you will eventually find out. You're just not about to find out today. They was like, yo, look at the piles of evidence we already gave y'all to review. Y'all put the pieces together and we'll let y'all know who all the witnesses are about 15 days before trial. That's the law, my boy. They insinuated, we honestly just believe you're going to tamper with witnesses, maybe using coercion or payoffs to hush them up. So yeah, we're not telling you too much right now. We're keeping it close to the vest. So this also means that we, us, the audience, we won't know a lot of details until closer to trial as well, because the judge has essentially granted a gag order on both sides. So Diddy's lawyers and the feds can't really be out here speaking too much to the press or making public statements, because Diddy's team felt like if y'all keep talking about Sean Combs, he can't get a fair trial. And the feds was like, hey, y'all was talking about us in the public too. So the judge was like, all right, I'm going to just put a gag order on both of y'all. Nobody says anything moving forward. So this is the latest in the Diddy saga. The feds said, we didn't leak any Cassie tapes and we ain't giving you no witness names. So the judge should be making a decision on these things pretty soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Do y'all think the feds leaked the Cassie video? Peace.